Zackgh GH. Zackgh.
Bro.
What's it been? Radio
culture.
Nice one. We're live on iCulture TV. We're also live on all our social media platforms. You can hear us, for those who are doing the listening, on Radio Culture, www.ghnewsnow.com. We're also live on morethanghana.com and about 15, the last time I counted, other platforms that we are looking at right now. But right now, let's all go straight and talk to the man of the moment, Zackgh GH. Zackgh, I ain't for now what you say. Oh, okay, now what Kumasi? Oh, what about Kumasi? Yo, ya feel Kumasi. Ye chia pe Kumasi say baby say Zackgh Wakra or Wakra. And then when I got you share Accra the other side. And then I course Wakra.
You already came now with your phone, you know, say more share live on Facebook, all the social media platforms. So now, men now I say, men now team and I say, any akwenya, what your mommy and area and you marry. Now, you say for those one, we any in a more juma. And crew doors on the Yantina Facoso and Jenny Guasia. When I hear no, I hear Nipa Juma. And sometimes, you know, I also win so more beer. That is what I believe. No matter how busy you are, though, you have to make some time for some people, because nipa here, nipa danzo ya renenam. And ya ube hono no na me Kumasi kakra, me wa Accra kakra, me wa other regions so kakra. Ne nyina ya adwuma ho akwani aba, because your industry be a, in fact, order pe because street is why.
Nice. Zackgh, Mami Bisao, as an artist, primarily, mostly, like we said, Accra, Kumasi, how, Tamale, Bibia, but mostly, no, Kumasi Pani, Shishawaya, Tai home, right? For an artist, primarily, who basically Kumasi, no. Yeah, well, there's a discussion, say, Kumasi based artists, they are disadvantaged. Anything as an artist, or making it true, Kakebi Pepe, no, person to conquer. Yeah, Obisa will conquer, yes, Obija, Akot, crying, Hobio. Anna.
Oh no, like I said, and then I'm breaking the true Kramau and network platform. So I was born and bred in Accra.
I see.
Accra boy. Ya womi was Sukura, mini was Sukura.
I see.
Sukrubiye niwa, like I said, minim ewa Accra. But what I believe in is penifo bu baby say, baby niwa what's an area tajia on tenede. Sometimes what I believe is your craft, is your work. And I do my panso so I obey no, or shall I say as a crana, they will come look for you until the be anywhere. What's not now we were Juma or Jenny year Nipa won't come to you, because I quite remember when Yesusano Krana we were into this game, you know. A producer called no Kumasi ha Ruru Bray.
Morris Babyface.
He was in Kumasi here, and people do come to
That's
him.
True.
A lot of artists.
That's true.
Morris and
that's true.
Jumapana Obeyano. Meka say, Omaya Manaka Hose, Accra is the gateway. The gatekeepers are there. The business gurus are there. Yes, it's true, because that is our capital. But as an artist, you know, me focus. I am a crafter. Me atoho. Not where I would stay.
I see.
For instance, my brothers like Macasio and Fancy Gadam, they are in Tamale. They are making it big, huge there.
That's right.
The northern part of Ghana. But
That's right.
Kumasi, Accra, they still have that huge fan base as well. So if I'm also here in Kumasi, I can make it huge here, and I can make it huge across the globe or all the parts of Ghana.
That's the spirit. Yo, Zackgh, let's kick back a little bit. For those who have, because we have a very, global audience, and there are some people who may be encountering you for the first time. Maybe I'm following you for a while now, for at least 2 years now. I've been following your music for at least, right? And your music was actually playing on iCulture TV for a long time. So if you ask anybody who was watching iCulture TV, they will tell you that your music is one of the videos that were on, on playback, back to back every day. And so I know your music very well. But let's look at you. Who is Zackgh GH? Like what catch baby I won't idea, but Who are you?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Medical no medi ankasa me ma me ne me papa wo me omode to me Abdul Razak Emisa. Now out of Abdul Razak no and a Zackgh no every
Mm.
GH no means say me Ghana ni ba
Mhm.
me Ghana ni this year kron nti me the GH na so no but some people to do call me Zack God because of the GH and me ma me I am Fantini, Saya Santini, and I'm a papa, I am Basarini from Pandai. But they call me father side because my friend me, a Muslim. And
Mhm.
I started as a musician way back. I was Cape Coast because my name is grandparents and so it's now major
Wow.
to go
Ghana
on.
be ni wa won ko hoda o.
Oh yeah, my grandparents it's now yeah, but my name is grandparents it's now yeah, I was Cape Coast. And almost so and entertain me, and that is
Mm.
where my musical journey started. It started from
Interesting.
Asoridem, which was Roman Catholic, and many more no journey, no. I started here, and Mecca said, and no more so, and we anymore because the late CK man, I am a great grandfather.
Interesting.
Yeah, and say, and you more dear, and we anymore.
I
Dada.
see.
So yeah, and then Mensa MVP Jones. So yeah, Cardinal Texan. So no, is also my great grandfather as well. And
I
you know,
see. How interesting. Say as a Muslim, now great
mm.
grandfather, such a high ranking Catholic.
Yes,
Very
and then
interesting. That's true.
yeah, and then we did that. Me mama, I am Fantini and ya
Hmm.
Sante. Me
That's
mama
right.
free ejumako ba ye nyina omo de etra ayetna abra empiro enti na
Mm.
ɛhɔ ɛna yɛtena yɛ enti ɛhɔ ɛna biribia ɛstarte yɛ ɛna so interestingly no nso so no me father ɔyɛ baasareni na ɔyɛ muslim no ɔno nso ne mother ɛyɛ mfantini a ofiri takoradi ntwa aban enti no me deɛ no ɛnyɛ 50-50 akɔyɛ 30-30-30
Akwa
enti na yɛsi
75-25
ai
Ibisa.
ai saa na akɔyɛ enti na ama uhu wee nyinaa no but me call my father side
I
being a
see.
Muslim
I
no
see.
yeah
Now
and
you mentioned your entry into the music. What catch maybe our influence if you do it's actually in the family and all of that. At
mm.
what point, and I'll notice he say, I am musically inclined and I would like to take this up as a craft.
All right when I left Cape Coast when I left my grandparents and came back to my dad I was Sukura Accra. That is when I joined a musical group called Musical Ambassadors because me banning you know, and I have love and passion for music. Music was something that I love so much. Me you know, me say no, I have to get a group and join. And you know, me bra na me di no. Any one guy I know group no more. Which the group is called Musical Ambassadors. And you know, and order me could join here. And me musical ambassadors mu na mi and there were a lot of great artists and I mean Muamoda. In the Mekoya Miku the likes of Terrible Nchaka, I was like, wow. FBS, I was like, wow. JD Obo Alampine, Dunga, Lord Genesis, Desti J. So it was amazing seeing all these great artists. Some are making it huge. And no, Miss Kachreme who said, if these people are in this group and they are making it huger, and first, and also so no music, and then you know, dansuma, so it was all about DC. So I have to work hard towards my craft. So that is when it started. I started the journey being a small boy towards them. Maybe almost smart na me call no more church. Zackgh, you are good. Do this, do that. So that is when my musical journey started.
I see. I see.
Mm.
It took okay the first song that you wrote by yourself.
Yes, Mekai,
Did you
Mekai
record it?
say, I didn't record it, but me try to her.
Okay.
Now, my first song, you know, yeah, when me was Sukura, no, I had a date with that tender age, misano na yebeka se nkwala do, and menya broken heart you dive na oba.
Culture.
It was funny though. And see, a diamond I am a yamum, and I'm a no, my yanum. Na me de yanum no me to when the song the title was me say ope because me kai later no ade a enya me no cry ya de be hye me say me ye ni me dwai and I mean so ne yesu anti no sa agro no me ndi bi nti no why say wa fa chira akwanyem no de be hye me nti me de yanyum and the song goes like me say ope no say me say obeda me nchen no me ye wo den na me titi say wo say wo ne me na nyim na fe ba ne say what a sentence. Oh, baby girl. And I'm a church over.
Anyway, there, as a broken heart and you so pam papa.
But you won't believe it is a recording you years ago.
I think you should revive it. I think you should do a remix of it.
It was 15 years ago, and you.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I see. Now, what kind of first performance is so?
Oh yeah, my kind of first performance. My kind when they took me to Kolegono and musical ambassador screw yeah, and I did a call na in fact me who crowd no me yamo share it and we call something stage fever eventually and your mommy opportunity because of group no mo no na me yard here because na me kakasa hodo different because me come fancy na me come fancy me kachi me ka hausa me kan kran me ka me papa krom kasa baasare ana me ka dabani.
Wow.
Enti ana ane awona kasa nso kakra enti me ye me raps na me mix kasa no.
Interesting.
Enti they gave me that privilege say because of languages now what's in it, come and rap na me who crowd no na turn me so all of
Stage
a
fright.
sudden now yes now what me na me who ne me nyame ho na makache your leader and say me home for me ti pie me. Hey, don't do that. We call something stage fever and then actually when who crowd more your show. And they have to motivate me to do some stuff for me. Na yamawa you breathe in, out. And what na one can timo one ya ya be ma woni ma bi mo one no na
Yeah.
akwa fast am so
Yeah.
abro. So they were able to motivate me and colleague on so no a hono beach side hono so and cry for or house for home because na your holiday until be a buyer. So they ginger me as some raps na my trainer, my mix it with different languages, Memfa no and start it embra. So then time on also na me musical name, na me stage name at the Flintstone. And see your beats, na me ba na ma catch a crowd and say what I'm about to say when I say it they should respond to me Flintstone and to some what's my name I know much is so Flintstone and the crowd were able to listen to me so when I started what's my name then they respond Flintstone say my name Flintstone what's my name and I made the raps and she shared so and it was great and massive in fact
Nice.
me see me ankasa no me gye me ho to mu sɛ mayɛ adeɛ na team no nso so ɛbɔ maba so as a young boy a mesi so na I gave out this great performance.
Nice. Nice. Now we notice he said that could have been a changing point in your career because crowd Nigeria was so Flintstone, no?
Yeah.
And a ginger so I did cram it to me versus saying I'll buy and come say, oh crap, copy baby that or something like that. Or much twice what a ball what.
Oh yeah.
Because there are a lot of people who have great talent, but they are afraid to bring it out. They're afraid, say the crowd might not accept me. You know. Yeah, I have a similar experience. You know, when
I also had the same experience along the line because then time when I was Gold Blast, which they turned it into music TV3, and we went there to showcase our talents and in fact You call you now, you didn't know my yeah, even rehearsals to say you be fire now. Almost Charlie Muni see the man on uncle and Yan Kwana yet, my uncle Pejuma be there. And it breaking me down. It breaking me down. So I have a song. I have a song I did Andamu and it's out.
Mhm.
It's Andamu no no. Meka in my raps, one of my raps no meka e bi no mu ya bem na so da ye nya mentem. Me pese me bodi ye nya sa me di attempt ni papronsam. Me hwe nya me ye ni mu nyam. Wo me amemfere such is life. Full of lies all over like flies. I fly high to work hard to survive. And so vampires opameta no me muja nipa me ni dan so kra
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I was just going to share my own experience very
Mm,
quickly.
mm,
Those back in the day,
mm,
not
mm,
I was playing bass guitar in this band, and your feet near was university, your feet le gone to a buy USTO, you have a
mm,
bog band, you have a bog. Now my cousins so honum or Africa Hall,
mm,
quite funny now for girls, who that me choma better or more share your show. Miss
mm,
Winnie call for by a bo. Those times, let me see a bass guitar bono. Four
mm.
string bass guitar and one number you see that. Now
Wow.
that night, no, na kudwentri and an air perform that day. Instruments on mode by no me who be that. And they had a
Wow.
6-string bass guitar, which I had never used before.
Wow.
Now me could jina hono na me farm 6-string bass guitar. Now I'm trying to figure it out. Say, I did cry. Cause I mean me a 4, where I call 6.
6.
And that was my first experience with a 6-string bass guitar,
Mm,
And I was like, me kogu me when you say hop at all.
mm-hmm.
Emma or
Ebi no.
moi, yak me sister no I invite almost someone bia won't that meche. And then the experience, I mean, me personally, me feel say every successful artist
Mm.
has to go through that.
Oh yes.
It is the fire that forges you into the artist that you become. Because if you know who said Charlie, preparing before a show is important.
Oh yes.
You
Oh yes.
know,
Because if you don't make mistakes, you won't learn as a great person.
exactly,
No.
exactly,
No.
exactly. Zackgh, yamba wonyom so. What
Mm.
influences your lyrics? Again, what's in your mind when you are writing music?
Mm. All right. Sure. Make a life. How life has treated me out there,
Mhm.
and how life places me out there, and like I said, lack of broken home on so ɛka ho. Moving from one place to the other, from one region to different region, and also influencing my lyrics. And
Mm.
sometimes I do listen to
Otamfo no kamodo to the sonata. Interesting. Lyrically astute. Wow, Zackgh. Yeah. And before we lost you, now we'll kind of what influences
Inspire me,
your
yeah,
music and
influencing
all
me.
that.
Make us, yeah. Now I was talking about my own life where me started free, yeah. Baby I make and baby I me person me drew, changing places from region to region. Na me ko, na me ba. Aside and also so no, I do listen to elders pa. I mean penning for me tea pa because my
Mhm.
cousin me penning for net now, yeah. And then I do listen to people. And aside said me tie me oya kwala we penny regardless nipa we biano, I will give you ears whenever or can wasem. Memo ears to it and then I'll listen to your story. Some of your words, I think say it's encouraging a bit to me be abra. I use it. So that is how I get my inspiration and my words
I
to
see. So
feast the
who are some
places.
of the artists that influence you most in Ghana? Ghana, because some of the artists that you consider a standard. Who would those artists be? And then on the international front also.
All right. Meka say me started yene dear now more influence me. Me started from Obrafo, Lord Kenya, Okonfo Kwade, Obuo, Tiny.
Mhm.
Na omo influence me pa. Na me show omo so till now krano. Me tie omo, esua omo
Mm.
bebre.
Mm.
Na internationally no so no. Na nipa na me started yen so na me hwe ni bibia Tupac. Na misua Tupac pa apart from Tupac no nso so no na misua DMS and then Jaru na omo nso
Mm.
so no me follow omo pa misua omo nso so omo enyom ye enti na omo inspire me a lot pa.
I see. And then who makes your beats? Who you write the lyrics, but what goes into the whole music? Because video, yeah, you share say, for instance, and we'll talk about your videos before we wrap up the interview.
All right,
But
sure.
let's stay on the music right now. Listening to the music, right?
Mm.
There is the art with you rapping, rhyming, all of that. But there's also a certain melodic element of the music that you cannot miss. There's one line in there. I'm so battling with it. I'm sure it's exactly what I hear, but yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
I know, right?
But I love the song.
Thank you.
I love the song. And you're not just rapping, you're like singing. You're singing, and you're singing in key, and the melody and the harmony, everything.
That's right.
Catch in before we go to your videos and wrap up. What you say mature menu maybe what goes into it, the recording process before it becomes a masterpiece like what we just heard?
All right, thank you for that. This song, I would say, is a personal song, personal life song. And to be I would say, yeah, from beginning till end, I am alive. And this song now, I would say, so no, yeah, me 26 song na me release it. And no mako 26, and I me release it. And yeah, easy. And now no toss 26. And when I was in the studio with my producer Freddie on the beat, he was playing a beat. He started it. He was just playing the beat. He said, or the koto internet so. And I'm a catcher and said, beat boni mommy because a fre me nyumbi and it's putting me on. No, sister, and I'm so dear born. I'm a tumawa. Well, we say yes, beat in a fre me nyumono. And he started doing it, and then Messi Bowe womb for him, you frame. And I started singing the song because not my trend no more to obey 5 years yeah. Because me try me be free na me be shim because of things I was going through. I believed in myself. Say what I am doing is perfect. And no more me and a beer and my colleagues yeah. So why? Why? So I started writing those songs down. Ejumani yeah pray. Yeah, ye bet to me be and so always abembuo. I believe say I'm doing a good songs out there, but I'm not getting the ears to it. I'm not getting the promotions. I'm not getting what I feel like I should get. That they should put me on that platform. Yeah, you say yeah, Fred BB A-list artist. I believe say I was saying coming to me A-list artist in the movie. But I'm not getting it. And that is when I started writing the lyrics down. And I make I say, Sikeya papa pa humpo heje ya shagogo sabrabwe ya ba ye mompo yesui neson ka ye pra ko ye nimso heje kwano wario heje ya kwa ye numpo yesui mi hu eduani bi o na se manoa ba menye den me pedofu bio nanka me hua ba eje bone ben my hit yo tis a black o sherifo my sound no de move o eradie. See those words because I love Black Sherif, I love Kofi Kinata, I love each and every Ghanaian artist, and I feel like I want to hit like them. I want my songs to be played. I want my songs to get ears like them. So I was talking about my life, and I was going through
Zackgh,
a lot.
wouldn't there hear me one say how you are in such an emotional, very sensitive issue? Na fei ohua ba and so at the same time. That's what I'm battling with.
yeah. It's true.
As
And
of your
I was
but at the same time, so
because
ohua ba says so
seriously because now after everything I'm going through, no crown now, you see, people see me and they will say, "Hey, Zackgh, branch kama ujina suidie." They clarify you or classify you. It will be mo say, "Akwa we do obepe mao, obeye masamo." But I live beyond that life. Minya baako a mete ho. And I was going through pains too. A war, my relationship side and so.
Emotional issues
And
at
that
the
is
same
so.
time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Me cause I issues no more about getting my songs out there to blow. No. Now my love side and also so I was going through a lot.
Very difficult time, I can imagine.
Yes. And you know, said the Ananko for dream more keka, Zackgh of a pen mouth, Zackgh, and yes, and against baby, yes, yes, no, and one no. And so I live the opposite life. I live the opposite
Interesting.
life. Enti na ma
Interesting.
media no so be shame no say me pedofo bio nanka me ho aba eje bone ben.
Interesting. Yo, Zackgh, before we go, right?
Yeah.
Videos. And so, yeah, another aspect. When you are promoting a song in this day and age, the visuals are very important. And you make some really nice videos.
Thank you.
How do you get your concepts? Who makes your videos?
All right, thank you. Thank you for that. And I will say thank you to Daddy Lumba as well. When I met him in 2014 and he was advising me, he told me about songs when you are doing a song. And he said something about himself, say, Ghana ha won't say or no the title is unique Ghana music mu. And meka say yes no so but obi adwen kɔ so ɔno nko na ɛma title no yɛ tintintin but ɛyɛ unique in this music industry one ɛyɛ wo title also money here ɔse two ɛyɛ wo artwork wɔde bɛto abɔnten sɛ nipa ɛnhwɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔma no ɛhia wo three ɛyɛ wo videos a wobɛtwa because sɛ nnwom no nyɛ dɛ mpo excuse my language ɔsɛ sɛ nnwom no nyɛ dɛ mpo na o video
The
ɛyɛ
video
kama
never.
o cover art ɛyɛ kama and the way you present yourself out there ɛbɛma obi kura hu o cover art na ɔbɛkɔ akɔtie nnwom no
Yeah.
ɔbɛhwɛ video no nti nnwom no nyɛ dɛ koraa ɛbɛba abɛyɛ ne dɛ nti fa to wo tirim and always when you are working on your songs make sure you do these three things a maka kyerɛw ɛna meda ada de ase nti inspiration no ɛfiri Daddy Lumba hɔ ɛwɔ 2014 menya akɔnya ɛhyia no nti no always no sɛ metwa music video a mene the musical director no ɛkɔ mpo ne mpu ɛka kyerɛ no sɛ me nnwom wei concept a ɛwɔ me tirim ɛnie ɛna mede yɛ nnwom no nti mɛpɛ video no sei and yɛmfa biribia nto nkyɛn no meyɛ editor by profession me edit
Okay.
movies and
Okay.
editing there I have a lot of ideas towards movie editing any musical editing no and me concept in the back now me jam a director and say also so field in here me na me edit movie who edit music video difference room so let's bring out the best and we'll share ideas and always bring out the best.
Interesting. Wow, Zackgh. Yɛbɛda wo ase pii. Yɛbɛda wo ase pii no mmerɛ. Ɛm sɛ later on na sɛ ɛhyɛ da kyɛw tena ase for bɛyɛ 2 hours. Ne yɛbɔ nkɔmmɔ ne more paa ne yɛtumi nya more and more and more of you. You know, but we're not an interview within the show, within the live stream. You know, we're a bit constrained with time. But before we go, one of our viewers asked sending message. Was see Yembisao or say, what's your relationship, your current relationship with Lilwin? I don't know where that's coming from, but what tell us about that.
We are cool, we are fine. Mene Kojong Cancer, we are very, very okay. Like I said 2 weeks ago, Krano. 2 weeks ago na menena wo the PRO. The manager back on Emami a car baby a year no na many now because almost sending me invite no special I have to honor the invitation 1 week in the Mikobi and when you so frame me throughout to say movie or to me frame say obey him services say me baba act I'm on internet menena dear yeah very very okay.
But what even prompts that question, though? I'm wondering why Obibisa said, of all the people in the world, no, Lilwin. Whoever sent that win, I hope so you remember me a little more because I'm asking the question, but I don't know the backstory to the question.
And it's good because
What's going on? Tell us a little more.
Okay, let me tell you a little
Please.
bit of me and Lilwin's story.
Please.
I was the one who brought Lilwin into the industry. Me nkasa me nkwana me ne buy or starting free baby. And Obeshiame. No Obeshiame no. That was it started in 2009 to 2010. And I vibe ya na Lilwin. Ebe yeah Lilwin 2012 and boom, he was all over in Ghana. And then no namena me manage Lilwin. My managing for a decade.
I see.
And in 2018, in 2019, there was this whole brouhaha, a whole lot of false allegation towards me. Efa mene lewe huma ne be ye pija wagana ha na nyasam kitwa and make a side of the story. Now along the line, I make I say, yes, Sibiani, ye try to me Subian, try ye try to me Subiani, I can't farm me soon, I've farming Hubiano, made me jemo ama Allah. Allah nkwane nimni ye emanemba ebia o plesi me wana brabo mu se me mefa nim free baby emfa nim kodru baby no nto ane journey ne so and that is what I did menen ntem etete yeah me managing bio man I have to also focus on my career and then take everything to myself. I mean, so me we busia
I
me woma.
see.
Yeah. So
I
that is
see.
why Nipano ebisa sa
I see.
question
Now I
because no nim
understand where
say
that question is coming from.
yes, no nim say still na ebia menele way you're fine. You solve your differences long ago. That was in 2020 until we are cool till now.
And what caused the friction in the first place? Now, I quite say, was it
Mm.
maybe a sikabi na eba na feye who how? What was it? What caused the friction?
Yeah, see, obi any holding in sabun kumbechre ni Jeffy Quine. And me unim me krana unim me enche me ho. I'm a very loyal person and honest person. A B, a white, I make catch say a white, a black car, I catch say a black. Men in the sign here for a decade, I'm managing, no. Men need one seed in Buddha. Me being a manager, no crown or na Yakobo show, Nejuma Sika, acting Sika, endorsement deals are magic. Me manager, Samaji Sika no crown. Maintain me percentage, me the more no artists and no what me the poor mammy. But what transpired in 2019 was Sofo Nagel Gaise, Ebeshe Nkumbi, and it was on the 12th of April 2019. Mikai date in a paya Friday. Obeshe Nkumbi said, me de Lilwin, aqua droso, at the padlock, aqua tunano. Say mane hitibium, mane pijabium, mane nyesebium, and Zembebri was a whole lot of allegation. And it happened on Friday, I said no, I won't give ears to it because my sister na the video na me say, omo posti on one PR ya me boni din say, oh mami wu ya ye 2 weeks ago no. E be posti ye. Some of the boys no so posti ye. And I was hurt
And
that
Nigeria
day.
Bowdin or Bowdin and
Yeah,
that's
Obo
in
Midin,
fair.
yeah, Obo Midin, not the win and so on. I sorry ho. It was a prophecy or country no. I want to sorry ho. It's Obo Midin. I can't be beer womb. Emma Ubisale wins and wine a Zackgh no some former manager and also any or the work I drew so say na wakwa yo. And it was all over. And to me who video no in fact a harm. Na me can say and when you my yeah oh say me di okay I won't give a ears to it make I say men so na asem no ate akoda because that is me asem ba na say nya no kra me ja obeka obra na ate akoda and I'm not that type of always remember be and so Saturday the news was trending all over people were calling and what got me on my tone was my manager Kudru. And she called me. My mother friend me every Sunday. Be at Sena Kase my friend me every Sunday. Be I remember I'm the friend of mine. I just said your mom city. Until the Sunday, my mom called me and she was crying and she was like, "Na my bad, some my bad, look for the bad na yeah. No be all within what's I in there." So we speak fancy. And my mom was crying, and I told my mom, say, "Who does so? EBS, Omonka, Yavantoso, and Marinho." So Sunday, how the calls were coming, and it was all over. And I said, "No, Ghanaians, so I did say silence means consent." So I have to come out. I came on Facebook Live, and I'm a live, and I'm a catcher. Nagel Gaise say whatever he has said, Mate, what is going on a day, but
I'm not sure what's going on, but the connection, no, aye, BBB, Okasana, aye, if you can see this,
hello,
yeah,
I'm a
Kasa, we able to, because we're supposed to watch a better course, so, and we are just wrapping up into the customer.
All right, sure. And when I said to myself, say, when mommy called me and she was crying, I said, no, silence means consent, so I have to come out on this issue. It's in my Facebook Live, and I have to explain my side of the story. Gave him a time. Say, I'll come to his church. Some now I can remember now for her. Me or send me your bronze. I'm on my back. O tutu na mame. Na on potre. I on potre be a mede ojon cancer. Oh yeah, and it's hard because me need sign for a decade. Me need pum baby ada. Even many kojo beko baby I say ye donation. Many no call no ankasa na sorry. We've been to church on so many occasions with him or no na sorry oko and yakwa asofu for kuku dam for and I say but me ma sorry pra me ye say me frenya me mocks me mfano imra mocks muda because you have to know how to do ablution before you can enter into mosques and I say you be too bow this hard no ntino me nimba bia sofu na Gaise say me dena ako and it was all over the news and in fact na easy but as times goes on no a call say ya de court nyina ma lawyers be so mu lawyers mako force so me case no ma me say they are going to sue him sue my artist but me am it now say Adrian who said no they should let it go omunya case ni mu because of kojon cancer because me ni nipa sanya first thing I look at no hey papa obey me kane nti papa obey me kane no in fact as times goes on now me boni a emfa me ho because me the papa no and I share me tim me kai papa no na me jai boni ni nyina manaka and that is the case in tia me jai bibie mu manaka ya ya reconcile ya me ne kojon cancer yes I fine nti and
I
nipa no send a
see.
message baby say no.
I see. Wow. This was
Mm.
completely unexpected, though. This was something I wasn't expecting in this interview at all. Now it's a whole thing in itself.
Oh
Interesting,
yeah.
right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Oh
it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the part of what
Mm.
training them. But finally, before we go, which
Mm.
share Nigel Gaise after that, personally?
No. From 2019, Besine, mentioned personally. I quite remember say one interview with Kofi TV. Kofi TV bisana masema neka so baby o will be a baby Zackgh will be a michiano. And mene Kofi so have an interview ma or boss so chire me na me so ma share interview no. Men so baby o will be a michiano but personally ne dear michiano.
How do you feel about him?
I
Honest.
I I feel nothing because my jamu manaka and what I believe in is a forgive and forget. Sometimes yeah, say forgive and forget. It's easy to forgive, but to forget hey, a problem. But me try my possible best to say me forgive it dear, me forget. Into and yeah, nipa no bisa question and the respect I have for your listeners and you as well and kazam
Mm.
will cry me also because
Okay, on
I
campo.
know omu bisa me once I'm cry menka because my catcher me who say I've forgiven and I have to forget about it and so. And I don't feel anything. What I feel, let's say, such is life. And in life, God will bring some people in your life to teach you tough time, to teach you lessons for you to learn. And same God, and also as time goes on, will clear all these people from your life for you to move and be a successful person. And in the many ebe to me biano make us say Alhamdulillah to the most high. Let me move on with my life.
Thank you very much, Zackgh. Wow.
Mm.
Charlie, apart from being a creative person and everything, my son who said, we are very, very, very intelligent young man
Thank you.
also.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of
Thank
how
you.
you handle yourself, how you handle your art, and how you
Mm.
handle your life.
Mm.
I've learned more about you just from this
Thank you.
interview, and my
Thank you.
respect for you has gone up a notch higher. Thank you very much, Zackgh.
Thank
But
you.
remember,
Thank you.
This is not the last time. We will call you again. We want to know
Sure.
more and more about you and your music.
Sure.
Why?
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
And do a
That's-
lineup for me, please. Richard.
I will.
Yes, please.
I will do that. I will
Get,
do
get,
that.
get
And
some liners for iCulture TV for us, please.
I will do that. And let me break this to first on your station, your channel, and your listening. Yeah, your listeners. Maybe release a new tune with Amrado. The title is Change. And
Wicked.
you know, they should wait. They should watch out for it. Ghanaians should watch out for it. You will love it, and you can't
featuring
stop listening
Amrado.
to the song.
I can't
Yes.
wait.
Yes,
Mayanya, one
you
of the
can't
first people to play it. I will do a review of it on
Thank you.
iCulture,
Thank you.
on
Thank
Radio
you.
Culture, please.
Thank you.
When
I will.
it comes out, on the very day it comes out, please make sure we get it. We'll do a thing for
Thank
you
you.
on Radio Culture.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time and for your insight.
Respect. Bless.
All right. Thank you.